welcome back. I'm here now with the owner of Alternate Histories Studio, Matt Buchholz, to talk about the Happy Hour series that he is hosting this summer. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. It's my pleasure.
So what is Alternate Histories?
So the short version is Alternate Histories kind of imagines a world where, what if these historic images that you see, like the famous images of from the turn of the century of the Point or, other areas in town, like what if there were giant monsters in them? What if there was like a, King Kong climbing the Cathedral of Learning? What if there was a giant tentacle, monster in Alaska or a UFO in downtown Pittsburgh?
I love this.
Yeah, and it has somehow become a business for me. I'm as surprised as anyone else, but here we are.
It's really incredible to see some of these images. Did you love history, or how did this mesh?
Well, I moved to Pittsburgh in 2008, and when I was moving here, I was doing a lot of reading and learning more about the city. And there's such a huge amount of historic images and artwork and stuff. And I always was trying to find a way to share more of that or do some kind of a project. And that combined with my love of 1950s, Godzilla, kind of monster movies, I just kind of had an uh-oh moment or an aha moment of what if I combined the two? And here we are, 12 years later.
So tell me what you do do you sell this merchandise? Do you sell the prints?
Yeah, so I sell prints, calendars. We've got a print here. We have a little koozie that we'll get to talking about. I write some books. All that stuff sells online. And then last year, I actually opened a studio and retail space in Greenfield, which is also where I live. So trying to keep it not just local, but hyper local.
I love that. And so let's talk about your Happy Hour series. And you brought a little gift here with the koozie.
Yeah. So that's just my little mascot for the Happy Hour series. I feel like I was very fortunate in being able to have this studio space, and one of the things I really wanted to do with it was to host different pop-ups and events, working with local artists, local restaurants, local breweries, and so that's what the Happy Hour series is. At the last Saturday of every month through September, I'm hosting a different local brewery, different artists, a different maker, and also Lapa Lapa food truck, which they have a restaurant on the south side, and their owner, there's some video from the last one. It's kind of like a community hang for everybody. I was saying the owner of Lapa Lapa lives in Greenfield, so trying to do something both for the neighborhood, but also to bring people who maybe haven't been to the neighborhood, come down and check it out. Maybe you'll meet someone new. Maybe you'll see some new artwork, or get to experience something fun.
Do you hope that people take anything away from this? We were just joking about the great series Drunk History. I don't even know if it's still running, but there's this little tinge of a story that you get in all of it, but it's just in a very entertaining way. So do you find that your artwork can help enlighten people at least a little bit?
Yeah, and I think the goal is always to kind of have fun with history. Obviously I'm talking about things that haven't happened, but there's a goal of kind of trying to also steer you towards something real as well. So. And like I said, it's a weird way to make a living, but I'm very, very fortunate to do so.
Do you have a fascination with creatures and aliens and that sort of thing too?
Yeah, I grew up I would watch a lot of old monster movies and stuff with my dad, and kind of as much as I like a lot of modern movies, there's something special to me about a guy lumbering around in a big rubber suit or a robot costume. That's really where my heart is. And so a lot of this is an attempt to kind of share that love with people by putting these creatures into my artwork.
And do you find that people are really, you have a good showing at your Happy Hour series, so people are interested, they're intrigued.
Yeah, and the Happy Hour series is fun because it is, it has my kind of pop sci-fi aesthetic in the store, but it's also a way to expand beyond that. So I'm, working with, an artist for the next series, which is May 27th with, Morg Cunningham. We're bringing in a local person who lives in Greenfield who sells their own raw honey. It's able to kind of, using my space to include all of these other things that are local that I really enjoy.
And really supporting the community. Hyper local, like you said.
Exactly.
Very great. Thank you so much, Matt.